Hi, my name's Virginia Dickson Swift and I'm here to talk to you a little bit today about a young boy very similar to Ibrahim. I met Ibrahim when I was doing an oral health project up in northern Victoria, and we were looking at all sorts of different ways that we could promote oral health within small rural communities. One of the things that really became apparent for me when I was doing this project was that we really need to consider that things like the social determinants of health when we're dealing with kids like Ibrahim and other kids that have poor oral health. Things like access to nutritious food, education, a reasonable income, safe housing. All of these things are commonly known as the social determinants of health, and they can actually really affect a child's oral health as much as their overall health. I think one of the interesting things for me was the assumptions that we make around the fact that everybody would know how to use a toothbrush, everybody would clean their teeth, perhaps 2 times a day, and that people would know about using a fluoridated toothpaste. Some of the communities that I was working in didn't have fluoridated water. So, you know, the use of fluoridated toothpaste and toothbrushing is even more important for communities like that. So here I was in a grade prep classroom doing a toothbrushing activity with a whole range of prep children, so age 5 to 6, and they were, most of them, cleaning their teeth. Ibrahim was really struggling, and I think his problem really was that he had no idea about the feeling of the toothbrush in his mouth, and it became evident that he perhaps had not used one at home. So while all the other kids were brushing away, he was standing there and he actually put the brush in his mouth, and then he moved his head like that, like you would with a chuppa chuppa almost. And the toothpaste was pouring out of his mouth, so that whole idea about how to keep the toothpaste in his mouth was foreign to him. So I think, you know, one of the things that was a real eye-opener for me in this project was the assumptions that we make that everybody would know how to clean their teeth. And it was wonderful to work with the kids and to see how much they learn from each other and how much they enjoyed thinking about oral health as part of their overall health. And we do so much in schools where we talk about healthy eating and healthy living and what's required. So the kids, you know, talked about eating good food, drinking water, and all of those sorts of things that we would expect. So I just wanted to use this time to, you know, really reiterate the message that the social determinants of health affect more than just our outside physical health. You know, they can affect our oral health, our mental health, and a whole range of other things. Thanks, it's been lovely talking to you today, and I wish you well in your studies of chronic illness.